Treeline Lane. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat from Friday. Corn and soybean futures closed up again, both commodities trading higher every day last week as the hot, dry Corn Belt weather forecasts finally have the market's attention. For the week, December corn futures were 55 3/4 cents higher, while August beans closed $2.02 a bushel higher. Europe continues to be dry, too. Some believe the European Union corn crop could be down to 50 million metric tons compared to USDA's current projection of 68. The Commodity Credit Corporation did buy about 4 million bushels of milo for its donation program to Africa, and the milo will be loaded out of Corpus Christi's public elevator during the last half of August and first half of September. As a result, cash milo basis are up at least 20 cents per bushel more on large quantity offers. Corpus Christi's public elevator in ADM was closed over the weekend. They'll be open this week 8 to 2:45. Houston Anderson's was closed on the weekend, open this week 7 to 3, with Cargill open Saturday, Sunday, and all this week 7 to 3. As we look toward the futures, September corn 6.16 1/4 up 1 1/4. August beans 16.37. Even money up 27 3/4. In KC wheat, September 22 contract 8.74 1/2 up 15 1/4. John Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from last week. Looks like the national pork carcass cutout value in the afternoon was down 145 at 127.34. Estimated hog slaughter for the week through Saturday, 2.91 million head. That is higher than the 2.285 from last week, but down 22,000 from the same period last year. As we look toward August, lean hogs 120.65 up 152. At the close on Friday, USDA's boxed beef values higher. Choice box up 147, 269.24. Select up 144 at 242.25. The select choice spread ticked up to 26.99. Federal slaughter for cattle 669,000 head for the week through Saturday. That compares to 665 last week and 646,000 head during the same period last year. As we look toward Thursday's cattle trade, 138 in Nebraska, 135 in the Southwestern Corn Belt, 144 to 145. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. One more thing. August live cattle, 136.45 up 27. August feeder cattle, 178.57 up 115. There's your meat moves.
You know, I was looking on Facebook the other day and noticed it was a friend of mine's birthday. He is quite the craftsman. He loves to work with wood. He can build almost anything, and I needed a gift idea for him. So I thought about MG Building Materials, the perfect place to get gift cards. That's right. What better way than an MG gift card to get someone just the right thing if they like to construct stuff? Available in any denomination from $10 to $100. MG gift cards have no expiration date, nor do they incur a service fee. MG's cards can be redeemed at any of their 5 locations: San Antonio, Kerrville, Pleasanton, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. So whether you need a power tool to build something, or some wood to build something, or some fencing, gosh, that'd be a great gift. MG Building Materials, mgbuildingmaterials.com.
We're on the line with Sean White, Gillespie Livestock. It's about 6:33 on Sunday evening. We're looking towards Sheep and Goats Tuesday, Cattle Wednesday. Sean, what have you heard this weekend so far?
No, Larry, I'm sure we'll get somewhere kind of like we had last week on the sheep and goat end, and kind of following that up with the cattle end. We sure wouldn't think we'd have any less on the cattle end, and sheep and goat end, get in tomorrow. It's could have a few more, could have a few less. I don't know how many are out there, but hadn't had a whole lot of calls all weekend, so we'll kind of play it by ear and see what we catch tomorrow, and Tuesday morning.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends, Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil field pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 and 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how's the Mason sale shaping up?
You bet, Larry. We got right at 1,200 head already on the yards on Sunday evening. About 200 of those are cows. Rest of them all calves and yearlings and a few bulls along the way. I think we'll have probably around that 1,400 head. Looks for a good run. And overall, we ended the week last week with a very strong market, and I look for it to kind of continue on with what we've got offered, Larry.
Good, and we've got some special consignments coming to San Saba Thursday?
You bet. We're going to start at 10 o'clock, 1 hour earlier. We do have a unique consignment off the Buster Welch Ranch, which he just passed recently, had a big memorial service up Fort Worth this past week. We're going to have the opportunity to sell out his 200 head of Angus fall calving cows. All go back to Gardner Genetics. They'll be from young cows all up to solid mouth. We'll group and sort them up. Then I got a couple other consignments of that. Then a real strong set of calves and yearlings that'll be offered at our stock and feeder sale. A lot of cattle will be weaned and everything. So a big week for us both in Mason and San Saba this week, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Give us a call or code 325-372-5159. Our early consignments for the females. We do have a few bulls coming. And then our stock or feeder sale for Thursday, go to our website at jordancattle.com, Larry.
We appreciate it, Ken. Thank you a lot.
You bet. Thank you, sir.
We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters, Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we do Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best that if you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340, extension 180.
Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, looking forward to some rainfall towards the end of the week. I hate to jinx it, but that's what the forecast says. And I'll tell you what, as we move into the fall, the shortage of cattle is going to be felt. Mark my words. And we get a little rainfall with that, which we typically do in August and September. This thing is fixed to get good. So if you're looking for replacement cattle, we've got several hundred around of good young pairs, breds, and open heifers. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram. Casas Cattle _Rancher 3. Or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information. CasasCattle.com. CASAS. CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
I'm on the line with George Wackel from Wholesale Steel San Antonio. Now, George, the company is family-owned and operated. How does that influence a customer's buying experience when they walk in the door?
Oh, when you come in the door, you get welcomed by the people in the front office, and we have the guy outside that when you come in, and you get treated like family, not like just some random person trying to buy something. You get treated like your family. You get welcomed when you walk in the door.
George, talk to us about the lifetime warranty on your livestock panels.
The lifetime warranty on the panels is just exactly what it says. You buy the panel. If your bull or calf or something can break them panels, you bring them back, and we exchange them. No questions asked. We know what our panels look like, and we know our stock.
You advertise yourself as wholesale to the public. How would that benefit the client?
Wholesale to the public means you get the same cost of the panels that give to everybody else. Markup of the third middleman. We make the panels and we sell them directly to you. We do have vendors, but they get the same price as you.
George, we've talked about the 150-pound weight of the panels. That's important, correct?
Oh, yeah, we're working in the pasture. I mean, if you got some rough stock in there, the weight of them panels will help keep them down and keep them in place. You know, you get some that are trying to push you out of the way. You got something there between you that's strong enough and durable enough to keep them where they need to be.
George Wycole, give us your address and telephone number.
It is 18840 State Highway 16 in South San Antonio near Somerset, 210-624-2000.
We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how's our Monday sale shaping up?
Oh, kind of the same story has been the last couple of months. Quite a few cows and lots of lightweight calves. Volume, not quite as much volume tomorrow, maybe 1,200, 1,300. But the cows, the little better cows this week probably have 30 to 40 little younger thin pairs, some Brangus cross pairs. Have another set of little Beatmaster cross pairs, probably 75 palpated cows. Then some other little younger wet bag stocker cows mixed in. Got a little set of young Longhorns if anybody wants some of those. Got, I think, 25 or so of those things. And then we got the calves. Got the quality is really good. Just lightweight calves. A lot of those, kind of weighing from 250 to 450. But looks like somewhere, 12 to 1,300 for tomorrow.
At Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers, Riley Rhodes. Tell everybody how to contact you.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office, and the webpage, liveoaklivestock.com.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. It's about 6:10 on Sunday evening. What's Monday sale looking like?
Larry, we got 1,100 in. Look like it's going to be a little lighter this week. We're still going to have, we got about 180 cows, probably have over 200 and something cows. Calf situation, we have a few cows palpate, just a handful. Most of these cows are going to packers, since the drought. On the calf side, we got mostly 25 to 30 calves in a bunch. No great big bunches. I think the biggest bunch is about 40 or 50. Some black calves, some Charolais cross calves, and just a mixture of everything, Larry.
All right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Monday sale in Nixon.
You can catch us there at cell phone 830-582-1561 or 62. You can catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, when I was a little boy, my dad would take me to the lumber yard there in Hart, and I got to walk the aisles while he would make his order. Didn't matter what he needed, whether it was something electrical, whether it was a simple tool like a claw hammer or a saw, whether it was nuts and bolts or screws, whatever he needed to do his repair jobs on the farm, we ended up getting at the local lumber yard. Your local lumber yard is MG Building Materials. And I use the word lumber yard because that's something that people of my generation are familiar with, but they're so much more than a lumber yard. There are 5 locations throughout our region, whether it's a cattle panel or a light bulb for your front porch or 2x4s and 2x6s and big old sheets of plywood. You can find it at MG Building Materials. Go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for locations near you. We are on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, it's Sunday evening. I'd say 6:15. What Monday sale looking like from here?
Another pretty good run, Larry. Right at 750 head in here tonight. Supposed to catch another 70 or 80 head we know of in the morning. I imagine we're going to end up somewhere around 850 or 900. Do have about 250 cows here probably. Quite a few little wet bag would be their second calf kind of bred cows. I believe there's 21 or 20 F1 striped heifers on there. Be several black cows on that deal, some Bremer cross cows, several other bunches of palpated cows in the morning. Probably going to palpate somewhere around 150 head. Do have about 20 pairs standing here. Got one young Hereford bull and a couple of young black bulls for tomorrow. As far as the calf and yearling run, mostly light calf. Quality is pretty good. Quite a few light calves and a few wean cattle this week. So looking for a good sale tomorrow. If anybody needs anything, feel free to holler at us. 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
We appreciate it. Thank you. Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. Milo through Corpus in July, Diesplin 90, 1268. Houston Diesplin 70, 1232. Progresso 1214. Yellow corn to Corpus in July, September plus 120, 736 and a quarter. We'll call Houston September plus 105, 721 and a quarter. We'll call Progresso 756 and a quarter. Hard red winter wheat to Corpus in July, September plus 75, 949 and a half. Houston September plus a dollar bill, 974 and a half. Number one beans to Houston, August September delivery, November less 15, 14, 53 and one half. Texas cotton 105.13 to 107.38, 0 bales sold. That made a 50-50 average if they sold them that way at 106.26. Neighbor, that's it for the Best Darn Farm Show in Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble, and you're the Best Darn Farm Show listener and my neighbor. Good day, neighbor.